My name is Brinson Barker. I am just honored to be a part of what God has birthed through LifeBridge missions. LifeBridge is about building a bridge to bring the life of Jesus in different places we go to help advance the gospel. Went on a trip to India and I saw unreached people. I saw people that were so desperately hungry, and I've seen this in different places in the world, but it was something that said, I need to be a part of ministering and helping bring life and breathing hope into people. When you see somebody that has no hope and you are able to bring hope and encouragement and help empower them to reach other people to release hope, it absolutely is transformative. And our real heart is to be able to see the church, their hearts to be revived, and the church to be united, and truly that they would be empowered to reach their world, to reach the people around them. We've had many times in different countries where people have been deeply discouraged and ready to quit ministry, that through different things the Lord has done and how He ministered to them specifically, it causes their heart to begin to be transformed and their hearts to be changed.
You came in a time when I was deeply broken. So it was one of the very toughest time of my life. It was until that time when you came to Kenya for the first time, we connected and I shared with you my story, and praying with me brought such a tremendous healing in my life. Not only just prayer, but just accepting to walk together with me as a brother, as a friend, and as a kingdom partner, and that brought such a tremendous healing. So I've had friends from different places of the world that we've connected, worked together in the ministry, but I think I didn't feel the relationship. So oftentimes you can have people who can work with you in ministry, but they are not concerned about your life. I mean, they're just after achieving their vision and their goals, but they don't care about you. So they kind of maybe use you as a vehicle to facilitate that vision. But with LifeBridge mission, it's different. It's about building relationship.
As a result, it doesn't only impact really just them personally, but it actually impacts their family, it impacts their community, and it also impacts really their nation.
We're so excited because the leaders are now doing the work that God has called them to do, the Great Commission. People has been discipled, and we are now being raised up as becoming leaders. Truly, indeed, God is the one who made this partnership for the purpose of advancing His kingdom here on earth. So we are so grateful to the Lord for the partnership of LifeBridge.
The whole mission and passion is to help ignite the vision of God inside of these leaders, inside of these believers in these regions, to be able to walk in the fullness of what God's given them and to really reach their world right around them. And we're really after helping impact leaders in a way that they become awakened to the reality, again, of what they carry. We've been able to see a lot of these leaders that once were shy just burning for Jesus and sharing their faith. Me and my son were ministers in Kenya. The translator, he looked at us and he said, "How do you do it?" I'm like, "How do I do what?" He's like, "How do you tell your kids that you love them?" He proceeded to tell me that he had never told his kids in his life. He had 2 kids at that time, younger kids, but had never told them that he loved them. His dad, who was a pastor, had never told him that he loved him. So he didn't have the core foundation of love from a father. I said, "Well, me and Elijah were standing there. I said, you just get down on their level, look at them in the eyes, and tell them you love them." And to be able to witness that for the first time and those eyes brighten up, it was phenomenal. And a year later, I asked him how much it had impacted his house, how much has it impacted, and not knowing what he would say. But he looked at me and he said, it's like the presence of God has filled our home. It's about that one, because that one deeply matters to us, because if a pastor is transformed and his life is transformed, then his family, his community, and ultimately that region and nation is touched and able to release God's glory. Just thinking of the eyes of the people that have been impacted over the years, and it's because of God's hand and people that have said yes to help and support LifeBridge and said, I want to be a part of helping LifeBridge reach the world and reach people in these areas. The only way we're able to go is because we're being sent by people that believe in the mission of us being able to reach people in these areas and awaken the hearts of individuals to help them advance the gospel. We really believe that we're in a season of acceleration, and now more than ever before, we need people to come alongside LifeBridge to help partner with us to help advance the gospel. We believe that as you invest, that this is fertile ground to be able to really see lives transformed.